Welcome to the WNBA Picks and Plays edition. My name is Abby. This is for Saturday, July 26th. We have two games in the association that we want to go over with you, the WNBA. Odds are courtesy of covers.com, as you can see in front of you. Again, it's the line moves, totals, and the injury report, covers.com. On the back end, we have oddslogic.com. Line moves, totals, injury report. This is more of an extensive look here, more extensive on the back end. So we're going to start with the first game here, first of two games. And yesterday we did go 2-2 once again. We went 2-2. So we gave you two winners, two losers, but we did split 2-2 for the free plays on this show. So if you took advantage of that, you had a break-even day basically. So first game we got here, we got Los Angeles at New York. This one here opened up 11.5, New York, and the total 174.5. It's now 175. It's 175.5 right now. Let me update that. It's 175.5. I got 175. Should be 175.5. Let me update that now. So 175.5. That's where we're at right now. We'll look at the injury report to see what's going on between these two teams. New York, as you know, they're on a back-to-back. This is their second back-to-back home game. They played last night against Phoenix, covered in one, laying in the points, laying the 6 points. And you have LA off a game Thursday. They had 1 day's rest on Thursday after beating Connecticut. So this game here, Cameron Brink not playing Saturday with a knee issue. She's not going to be playing. Still out. On the New York side, looks like everybody's healthy for New York. This game here, all LA money coming in. Money coming in on LA. And the under. They like the under in this game. LA and the under. Okay, so LA and the under in this one. So let's look at this here. We know they played already. They've already played. So they played here in the first matchup, July 3rd. So they played about 3 weeks ago. They played in New York. And New York won 89-79. They covered as a 10-point favorite, but it was a push. It was actually a push, depending where you got the number. So it was at 10. Under 171 in the first game. And now it's gone up by 4 points to 175.5. LA has won 4 straight games. They're playing well. They won 4 straights. And New York's they won 4 straight, 4-1 last 5 games, 4-1 actually 6-0 to the over. Well, we take into account the last 5 games. So last 5, we're looking at 5-0 to the over. If you're looking at the last 5 games, 5-0 to the over. And New York, last 5 games, they are 2-3 to the under. New York's also won 5 straight games that they covered 5 in a row. So they've been hot. Keep in mind the first game, when these two teams played, Jacqueline Jones didn't play in the first game. Yeah, in that first matchup, she didn't play. Jacqueline Jones was not in this game for the first game. Keep that in mind. So now she's back in the lineup now. I have a client plan on this game already, but for the show, to give you a plan on the show itself, for me, let's see what I can give you guys for a play. I'm going to give you guys the first half over. I'm going to give you the first half over in this game. I like the first half over. That's the way I'm looking here. I'll give you a first half over. first half over in this game, I believe it's 86 and a half. I want to check that now. You got to shop around. The bottom line is both teams, New York played last night, so I don't expect any sort of defense, especially early on in this game. I don't expect any defense from New York. They're playing on their second back-to-back game, so I don't expect any sort of defense at all, especially early in this game. LA's fresh. Remember, they've gone 5 straight overs, and they're an offensive machine. So for me, I got to look, at least in the early stages. I wouldn't talk you off of the full game over, but my preferred play would be first half over 86 and a half. I like the first half over 86 and a half. So shop around for that number. That's the play I would look at. Over 86 and a half in the first half. That's the play I would look at for this game. That's for game number 1. So yeah, I would look at that. Game number 1, I would definitely take a look at that. All right, so we're going to look at game number 2. So game number 2 here, we're looking at. I don't have it, and that's the only play I have for that game. Like I said, nothing for the side, nothing on the side, just the total that we gave you. That's it. So game number 2, Seattle at Washington. So this one here opened up 5.5, total 156.5. It's come down now to 4. We're seeing one book at 3.5, but it's mainly 4 on the board, mainly 4s. 4 on the board. Mainly 4s on the board. If you're looking at that, mainly 4s on the board. If you're looking, the total is 154. Mainly 154.5. I see one 155, but mainly 154.5. I have a client play for this game as well. I do have a client play for this one. So we're going to take a look at this one here. We'll look at this matchup here. Take a look at this. First, we'll look at the injury report. Let's look at the injury report first in this game. First, the injury report for both teams. Aaliyah Edwards is questionable to play Saturday at Seattle. She has a wrist injury, so she's 50-50. Nikki Mule out for the season with a knee injury, and Kay Lou Samuelson out for the season with an injury. That's it. Those are the main ones. Now, for the game itself, we're looking at Washington. Washington, they are the public side in this game. The public all over Washington. And the under. Washington and the under. So they're on that. And you can see why they're on Washington, because they've beaten Washington's beaten Seattle twice. So I can see why the public's on Washington here. They beat them 2 times. So let's look at this game, I guess. Take a look at this game here. Take a look at this. Actually, they beat them once this season. They only played 1 time. So they beat them once this season. So they played July 13th, about 2 weeks ago, in Seattle. And Seattle was a 7-point favorite. Washington covered. I actually had a client play on that game. I bet that one. We had a client play. We won with that one. 74-69. Washington won, and they covered the 7 points, and it was under 156.5. Now, the last 4 meetings between these 2 teams have been it's been even. Washington's won the last 2. Seattle won the first 2. Now, this is dating back to last year, May 25th of last year. Last 4 meetings, 1 and 3 to the under. Last 4 meetings. So Washington's played them pretty tough. But those 2 games were in Seattle. The games Washington won were in Seattle. Now Seattle's going to play in Washington. They've won in Washington before. They've beaten the Mystics before. They've beaten Washington before in Seattle. I mean, Seattle's beaten Washington in Washington before. So it seems like this series, the road team wins on the home team's floor in this series. So for me, I got to take Seattle here. I got to take Seattle in the points. Um, I wouldn't talk you off taking them just to win the game on the money line. I wouldn't talk you off of that either. But I got to take Seattle here in the points. Like I said, this series is a series where the road team wins on the home team's court. So I got to take Seattle here. Um, Washington's lost two straight games, so they're going through a rough patch right now. They're going through a rough stretch. So I feel Seattle's catching Washington at the right time. They've lost two straight. Seattle, they've been up and down. They've won. They win a game, lose a game, win a game, lose a game. I think this is the time now. While they're on this road trip, Seattle's on this road trip. I think this is the time now where they're going to put together a few wins. They should be able to put together a few wins here. So I do like Seattle in this game. I like Seattle in the points. I wouldn't talk you off the money line. You can take Seattle on the money line or the -4. I wouldn't talk you off of that at all. But I do like Seattle. I do like Seattle here in this game. I like him here and the points. I take the points. Like I said, either take the -4 or take the money line. Either way, you can't go wrong. I like Seattle here to end their losing streak against Washington. They beat them twice. So I think Seattle, they win this game and they cover the -4. So take Seattle in the points. I have a Klein play for this game, like I said. So if you want the Klein play, you got to go to sportsmemo.com, Abby Sports Picks for the Klein play. Go for that. And I have 4 plays today. I have 2 Klein plays for the WNBA for both these games. I have a Klein play. We went 1 and 2 in the WNBA yesterday for the Klein plays. I'm still last 7 days. I'm still 7 and 5 in the last 7 days, so I'm still doing pretty well, despite the 1 and 2 WNBA yesterday. Still in second place last 7 days, 7 and 5 last 7. So we're still keeping our head above water and doing well. So if you want the Klein plays for tonight, go to sportsmemo.com, Abby Sports Picks for those 2 Klein plays for the WNBA. I have 1 Klein play for MLB. We went 1-0 in the MLB yesterday. I have another Klein play for the MLB today, Major League Baseball today. We'll jump on that. And I have a CFL play. CFL, I'm number 1 the last 3 days, 7 days. 4-0 in the last 7 days in the CFL. So if you want to jump on board for Canadian football, you can hop on board, get my package. We got a package here that you can take advantage of. You get the 7-day pack, 3-day pack. Take advantage of that with the Klein plays. Sportsmomo.com, Abby Sports Mix, and you can take advantage of those plays. I have them available right now. You can go there. You can get those plays. As far as the free plays here, whether you feed or follow these free plays I'm giving you, it's up to you. Again, whatever you do, whether you feed or follow, good luck to you guys. Hope you have a big Saturday. Let's cash some tickets, hit some winners. Let's have a profitable Saturday, and let's have a good day. Let's, like I said, cash some winners, increase your bankroll. Let's have one of those big days for the weekend. And then Sunday, we got 5 games on Sunday for the WNBA. 5 games we got to cover. So stay tuned tomorrow for Sunday's games. Big slate of games Sunday, as usual. Again, good luck to you guys. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Believe in yourself. Let's have a big Saturday, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care. Peace.